Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. Today I have my BYOP update for you. This is a build your own palette. I started this with my friend Dana. She's on Instagram. You might know her as Eyeshadow Junkie at Heart. She's going to be linked down below so you can go check her out. Everyone that I know of that has joined into this at some point is going to be linked down below. We started this January 1st of 2023 and it just keeps going. It's rolling and continuous. So if you want to join in, by all means, there's no spreadsheet. It's not in any group. We just kind of started it on our own. And basically, I have, for my personal palette, is all singles or depotted shades, because I have a bunch of stuff that I depotted many moons ago, and I have them in this palette. I have kind of changed my goal on some of these, not the ones that are in here currently, but over the years. Sometimes I want to hit pan, sometimes I just want to do a certain number of uses. Sometimes I had stuff in to finish and I just wasn't feeling it after a while, so then I rolled it out and I rolled something else in. The joy of this project is you can kind of set your own rules for your eyeshadows. It can be whatever works for you. And this year I'm actually attempting to finish everything that is in here. I don't think it's all going to be done by the end of the year, and that's okay. I'm going to finish some, and I'm going to continue to make progress on others. And, you know, I might do a refresh at the end of the year so that I can start fresh at the beginning of next year. I might not. I don't know. But I'm very happy with my palette this year. It is a workhorse palette for me, and that makes it really easy to incorporate with a lot of other things because I'm working on a lot of stuff, and I feel like I have a dog hair on my nose. I apologize for that. So, I am going to show you where this palette was last month. And this is what it is currently looking like. There are definitely some changes here. I will have last month's palette up probably on a split screen for you so that you can do your comparing and contrasting. And let's go through these shades. I apologize. I can feel the dog hair on my lip now. It must be like between my lip and my nose, and it's stuck in my gloss. I got it that time. All right. If I'm not wearing dog hair, then my outfit and apparently my face is not complete. All right, let's do these. So the first three shades, these are from different NYX palettes. They are either from the Street Style or the Sex Bomb Femme Fatale palette. I don't remember which ones were from which palettes anymore, but needless to say, I want to get them done anyway. So the first shade, I have ever so slightly expanded the pan down. It's not drastic. You're not going to see like amazing visual difference, but I am using it. And as long as I'm going to continue to use it, I will eventually get there. Okay, nose is still itching. The next shade, I have used it a few times, but it's like there's a dip in there, but I'm still not at risk of hitting pan anytime soon. I don't know why I don't use this more, because it's so pretty. It really is. I need to use it more. All right, the next shade. Vast difference on this one. I cleared out all of these corners here, and I've started working my way up. I am almost at that halfway point, I think. Maybe if I had these little edges even, we would be at the halfway point, but visually, there is a massive, massive difference on this one. I'm very happy with my progress on that one. All right, we are moving on to this is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is Pecan Praline. I have not used this since the last update. It is not a priority at the moment because I am working on the one just below it primarily. And they're similar enough. This one is just slightly darker version of this, and it's the perfect brow shade for me. This is from the e.l.f. Everyday Smoky palette, and look at the difference from where it was last month to where it is now. I had pan in here, but I've cleared all of this out, and I've got what, maybe a third left of this pan, and that's a repress, so you know it's not that thick. I think this is going to be done by the next update. If it's not done, there's going to be like a speck left in there, but I'm going to attempt to get that one done. I will, like I said, be using this on my eyebrows. I use it every day I put makeup on, so I really feel like that one can be done. In which case, I won't have a brow shade, so I will probably franken this one right here to be just ever so slightly darker. I don't necessarily want to change the color much, but it does need to be a little bit darker. And then I can use it in my brows, and then I can get that one knocked out too. I don't know that it'll be done by the end of the year, but you know what? I'll start making better progress on it. All right, let's go over to these two shades here. These are Bold and Happy. These are from the BH Cosmetics Bubs Beauty Bee palette. I have expanded the pan slightly down here. This strip on the edge is much more narrow than it was previously, and I would love to get that piece that's hanging down here done by the next update. I think I can probably do that. Now Bold, on the other hand, I have made massive progress on. The pan expansion is amazing, and I'm not quite there, but I'm really close to having full side pan. There's only just the thinnest little strip there in like where the crease is, and it's going to be there by the next update. I use it frequently. I actually have it on my upper lash line to set my eyeliner, and it works perfectly for that. So for this one, I would like to have obviously side pan right here, and then I want to work through this whole entire corner, and who knows, maybe we'll start expanding over into the other corner. I don't know that I can get all of that done, but I can definitely get the side pan because I'm so close already, and get that one corner worked out. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm really hoping, because this is older, that it doesn't like crumble once we don't have the corners intact anymore. But if it does, I'll just repress it. Not that big of a deal. All right, these two shades, let's just say all three of the shades on the bottom are Coastal Scents Hot Pots. The two corner shades I have not touched since the last update. This one is, I believe it's called Pink Mauve. Let me see. Yes, it's Pink Mauve, and I haven't touched it. And this one is Aluminum Taupe. It is one of my absolute favorites, but I just haven't touched it because I've been meaning to use this shade up here, and I do use it, just not as much as I probably should. All right, nose is still itching. This one, on the other hand, I made massive progress on. Look at the pan. I wasn't sure I could hit pan on this one by this update, but look, I definitely have a beautiful dip around the pan, and I do have pan. I love it. I'm so excited that everything in here now officially has pan. That one was a holdout for quite a long time, and I'm very happy. It's a beautiful shade. I love it. I'm very happy using it. I'm happy using every shade in here. I know I haven't been using this one much, but that's because they're so similar, and I would use them mostly in the same capacity. But overall, loving this BYOP this year. I wish in previous years I had done Workhorse shades, because it's easy to work with all the other stuff that I have throughout my projects, and I'm making better progress on my BYOP this year just because I can incorporate it with all of the other stuff. So I think moving forward, I'm probably going to keep Workhorse shades in here just because it's working, and I'm a strong believer in, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're going to keep going on this trend. And to me, sometimes like these pinky purple berry shades, to me, they're almost a neutral. I know that's weird, but I use them all the time. So I have some goals. I kind of talked about them as I was going through the shades, but I would like to work on this shade, bringing down these edges and getting it straight across. I don't know how far down I can get, but I want to at least get those edges off and continue to just work down in a straight line. I really want to hit pan on this shade right here. That's the only one without pan, and I think I can do it. I think I can. And the little engine that could. All right, let's see. This shade here, I want to keep working on these corners here, like the edges that are sticking down on the sides. Continue to work up, and just continue to work in a straight line all the way up and just see how far I can get. Not working on Pecan Praline right now. I'm just not worried about it at the moment. I want to finish the e.l.f. Everyday Smoky Shade. Not because I want it gone, but just because I need to get eyeshadows done. I already said what I wanted to do with these two. We're good with that one. I think I'm going to start swapping, like alternating weeks with the Pink Mauve and the Fancy Pansy now that these both have pan, and I just want to continue to expand the pan. That's all I want to do for those. I think that's probably the best moving forward right now until we really expand the pan to the point where like I can hit a side pan or something like that, but we're not at that point right now. And then aluminum taupe, I'm probably not going to focus much on this if I'm attempting to hit pan on this NYX shade up here. So hopefully I can have a good update for you next month. My Pan That Palette update wasn't as great as I would have liked it to be, but I'm working on a lot of eyeshadow, and you can see I made tons of progress in this one, and it's just kind of going to go that way. Some of my palettes or some of my eyeshadows are going to get amazing usage in a month, and others may not, and it may be different the following month. I'm just going to continue to work on things as I can, and eventually my 6 million pieces of makeup are going to get done. I know they will. If it's not today or tomorrow, it's going to be the next day or one of the many days after that. Definitely go check out Dana. Like I said, she started this with me back in 2023. She's going to be linked down below. Again, she is Eyeshadow Junkie at Heart on Instagram. And if you want to join into this, please, we would love to have you on this crazy painting journey. There are no hard and fast rules. Just create whatever palette works for you, whatever goals work for you, and just have some fun. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.